other sideline, there's the head coach of the Ravens. Hoping his guys took full advantage of the late season off week in the schedule, trying to heal up now for the stretch run. The other sideline, the head coach of Cincinnati. His team looking for a spark, hoping their fans will give it to them here at home as we are set to go.
The career's my estate when you win your prime. That paper, baby, my face on the dotted line. I've been flying out of town for some peace of mind. It's like always, they just want a peace of mind. I've been focused on the future, never on right now. But I can butcher either pink or brown. I'm the one that introduced you to the you right now. Oh my God, that's baby. Well, alright.
Cam Little to kick off.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen with you. That's Cam Little set to start this. Gonna be a wet one as we're underway in Cincinnati. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Ravens offense taking the field for the first time, led by their quarterback, league MVP in 2019 and 2023, Lamar Jackson.
I think if you asked every player around the league going into the bye week, it is critical that you come in off of a win. It just makes the coaches in better moods. It makes everybody in the building in a better mood. And certainly it makes your time away from the team a little bit easier. So they've had a long week thinking back to their loss the week before. And hopefully they were able to address a lot of those issues. And they certainly want a different result today.
To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner level. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. Give him 14 on that play. One first down.
And nothing matters if this protection isn't able to pick up that blitz. They do a fantastic job of stunting that pass rush just long enough to find an open man downfield.
They'll run here with the rookie. Hunting very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3. From the 42-yard line, here's second down and 7. Back to the ground, he'll get it again. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
On third down, Jackson. Open man, Demario Douglas. And he's going to be out of bounds, well short of what he needed. And the punching will come on for fourth down. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. The Cincinnati offense set to take over for the first time. They are led out by the #1 overall pick back in 2020, national champion at LSU. It's Joe Burrow.
So you take a look at last week's game, Mike, and you certainly wouldn't say that he played poorly. I mean, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. That's a clean slate. But when you talk to his coaches, they said they haven't seen him this motivated to bounce back after a loss in his entire career. So he's had a great week of practice. He's really challenging the guys around him to elevate their standard. And if it's any indication of how today is going to go, I think we're in for a treat.
A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. Here's Brown. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Teddy Buchanan is there on the tackle.
A gain of a yard.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9.
36-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch. And they will finally run him down. Up connection with Burrow and Higgins. And even 30 yards.
Here we go.
First and 10 at the 34-yard
Hey,
line.
Can. Stop.
Now Brown. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
1-1, ready?
From the 33, here's second down and 9.
Brings up second
Get
and
set.
9 at the
Right,
33-yard line.
Stop.
A carry here for Brown. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Nate Wiggins up to make the tackle. They need the 24-yard line as they come up for third down. Working out of the gun, Burrow. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there. Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot. Your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit, he does a great job here able to put that one through.
Lamar Jackson and the Ravens handed back out again, and he continues to show off his ability to run with the football when the situation calls for it. He is the NFL's leader in rush yards at the quarterback position. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second and 6.
At the 28-yard line.
Jackson going to give it up on a pop pass. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. Third down. They need 5.
And it's third down.
From the gun, Jackson. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10.
Baltimore, first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Now give on the ground, and not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. Second and 10.
Second and 10 at the 46-yard line.
It's a zone read, and Jackson's going to keep it. And that's a veteran quarterback doing what veterans do. Don't take the extra hit. Got the first down, get there. The drive continues.
First down. A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Ravens.
Now receiver coming around. He's got the pop pass. And a nice defensive play there. Good awareness coming through to make the play in the backfield for a loss of yardage.
46-yard line.
After the loss of 3, it is second and 13. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Mario Douglas, the intended target. And now it's fourth down.
Mitch Wishnowsky in punt formation.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. That's where the offense will take over. The Bengals offense about ready to get going on their second possession. They were able to turn that opening drive into points. 3-0 our score as they start again with a first down.
1-1, ready? Here we go.
They'll start this on the ground with Moss.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains. They're nothing fancy. But they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. A first catch there for Chase. And he's got a first down to go with it.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I'd expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
That's complete to Hall, the tight end. And he is taken down. A big gain on that one. Great way for them to end this opening quarter. It's Bengals football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Gun. Dot. 180. Dot.
On the handoff, this is Moss. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11. At the Ravens' 34-yard line.
To throw is Burrow. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
3rd down and 11.
Here we go. 180. Dot.
Back to throw, Burrow. He'll set up the screen to Brown. Down the left sideline. And he will not make it to the end zone, but he's down inside the 5-yard line. Going to get a stoppage here. We have an injured Bengal on the field. 2 yards from 6 points. It is 1st down and goal.
180. Dot.
Now, Burrow. Moving outside the pocket. This one is pulled in. Are the feet in bounds? Yes! Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Cincinnati. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. Cam Little comes on now for the extra point. No problem with the footing. The kick is good. And the Bengals are out to a 10-0 lead. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. And this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone. So they're going to blow it dead, and they'll bring the ball out to start at the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Jackson going to keep it himself. And he'll force his way forward, maybe a yard. 2nd down coming up.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 42-yard line.
Throwing Jackson. He'll complete this one to Rashad Bateman. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. They'll have the 1st down. It's a gain of 28.
Baltimore, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
To throw is Jackson. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Shamar Stewart in there to bring him down for his 7th sack of the year. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. And trying some oohs and ahs from the crowd. Sidestepping his way. Nifty gain of 9 there. Have to get this to the 20. Here's 3rd down. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we'll see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds. Yeah, so I think, Mike, this is one of those decisions where the conditions and the elements definitely come into play. I think in a normal day of clear weather, this coach makes a different decision in this situation. But here, I can totally understand why he decided to be aggressive and go for it on 4th down.
And he's going to be very close to the 1st down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, With their under-center play action game and the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
Here's Moss. And that'll give him the first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
Another try with Moss. And boy, tough to bring down there. Fighting forward for a gain of 7.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Mike Gesicki was the intended receiver. And 3rd down coming up.
Gun. Stop. Right 80. 11 mighty. 11 mighty. Stop.
Here's Burrow. Open man, right side. He's got it. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. They get the conversion on 3rd down. It was a gain of 27. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go. 180.
Here's a handoff to Moss. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. From the 21, here's 2nd and 9.
11. At the 21-yard line. Can. 11 MT tape. 11 MT tape. Stop.
Burrow to throw. Passing right side, and Chase has it. To the 10-yard line. He is out of bounds there. Now it is 1st and goal.
Here we go.
1st down and goal to go.
Now, Burrow. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
It's a loss of 9.
Mike Green in there for the sack. He forced his way through. A loss of 9.
Feels like they needed that sack this entire drive. It feels like the defense was really on their heels. The offense was taking it to them really however they wanted to. So to be able to take a deep breath now, disrupt the rhythm of the drive by getting that sack, that might go a long way now to allow them to get off the field.
Now 2nd down throw for Burrow. That is caught aside by Waddle. And they'll get some of the yardage back, but now work to do. It's 3rd and goal.
I'm wondering.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to Cincinnati in a moment.
I'm one. Ready?
3rd and goal.
Here we go. Hey, can. 11. Stop.
Burrow now. This one incomplete. It is batted away in the end zone. And now it's 4th down. Cam Little for this field goal attempt. He has to drive this through the rain, but he does. The kick is good. And the Bengals going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. So after the field goal, back out is Little to kick this one away. Safe kick taken at the 5. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. Lamar Jackson and the Ravens headed back out again. And he's been a real threat in the red zone and beyond. Take a look at the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns by a quarterback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw, Jackson. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They'll motion the tight end right. Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds. It's a pickup of 12. Good for a Raven first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
It's a gain of 7.
Jackson now on second down. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a third down.
Brings up third down and 3 yards to go.
Jackson. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Handoff here, up the middle. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
At the 44-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
Now, Jackson. Reaching for it, the tight end couldn't bring it in. It's incomplete. The backfield empty here for third and 2. He'll try to run for it. Good job on the ground to pick it up. Mark it at the 38, move those chains. First down. They'll go 3 tight ends here on first and 10.
Hey, middle.
A handoff as they try to run it here. Finding room to the 20. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Ravens. His second rushing touchdown of the year. That is a first National Football League touchdown for this rookie back. That is a moment, Greg, that he will cherish forever.
You got to hope he finds that ball. I can promise you every player who has ever scored an NFL touchdown, they have that first one somewhere. I know where mine is. It sits right on top of my shelf. It's a special moment, and they're hoping it's the first of many for this young back.
Jackson now to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. Bengals offense and running back Chase Brown headed back onto the field. And he's been a big component of the passing game so far. You see the numbers here in the first half. This defense is going to need to find a way to key in on him because he's eating them up right now. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Jalen Waddle, the intended target. Third down coming up.
Here we go.
To throw is Burrow. He's got the hook up there to Waddle. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Here we go.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Burrow. That's to Waddle again.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
And instead, why don't we get right back to it as we'll get ready for the third quarter. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Jackson now to return it. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Bengals offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. The cushion is 9 as they begin this drive with 1st and 10.
11.
A run with Moss to begin the drive. And the strength on display, rattling through tacklers for a gain of 8 yards.
Malachi starts on the tackle.
Ball on the 32. It's 2nd and 2.
2nd and 2 at the 32-yard line.
11 mighty.
They go play action for Burrow. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
12 brings up 3rd
Mike
down.
Green. He gets in there to drop him for a big loss. And now it's 3rd and long.
180.
Throwing is Burrow. And that is incomplete.
So you have to imagine this offense goes in at halftime. They're feeling pretty good about the position they are, especially knowing they possess the ball coming out for the second half. You want to put together a great drive and add to the lead. No time to be conservative, no time to just sit on this ball and punt. You want to keep the pressure on the defense and score every time you get it.
The Ravens offense ready to get back to work. They trail here by a couple of scores. The margin is 9 as this drive starts with 1st down. On play action, here's Jackson. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 30-yard line.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll get forward for about a yard. The veteran, Kenny Clark, in on the stop. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
From the gun, Jackson. He finds his receiver. That's Bateman. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it. Now a give up the middle. What more could you ask for on 1st down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short. Bateman is the motion man. They'll stick with him again. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Forced out wide. Taking off, he'll try to get there. You can't beat a running quarterback. Gain of 16 and a 1st down. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
That's good for a Baltimore first down.
The shotgun, here's Jackson. Out to his right. He'll run again. And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 20. And the Ravens 1st down.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And this defense not fooled by the option. They stick with the running back, and they get him down for no gain. It is 2nd and 9. They'll try to throw here with Jackson. He'll step up and run. A big play there on 2nd down, but we do have a flag on the field. And that's in an area where usually this play gets erased.
Still 2nd down.
Here's Jackson. That is brought in at the 10. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. This has been some kind of march downfield now when they pay it off with 6. It's 1st and goal. And And this one ruined quickly. Take him back to the 5-yard line.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get.
And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Baltimore. It's his second touchdown of the year. The extra point is up and through. And the Ravens will cut it to a 2-point lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He'll return this from the 10. Now an opening past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. The Bengals offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. The lead is 2, and they're going to try to make something happen here, starting with a 1st and 10. And he ran right through one tackle, fighting forward. Good gain on the ground of about 7. From the 43, here's 2nd and a couple.
Here we go, here we go.
Play action now. It's Burrow. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down.
I hope we all appreciate just how difficult it is to throw the ball that well while on the run. And the way they teach it, Mike, is kind of cool. They actually teach the quarterback to disconnect your upper body from your lower body. Just keep your feet moving, and however your arm times up, just let it rip. And he does it about as well as you can ask.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
Here we go. Stop.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. Quick throw, taken in. And he's going to have the 1st down, but we do have a flag on the field, and they are already walking backwards.
Still 3rd down.
The task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long.
White 80. White side. Stop.
Burrow gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the 1st down. The Bengals out and ready to punt. He's on for the 2nd time. We'll try to get something inside the 10. Look it up through the raindrops. No issue there, though. Fair catch, called for and taken successfully. Lamar Jackson and the Ravens headed back out again. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. The drive will start on the ground. Room to run at the 35. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground. He'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards. So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. 4th quarter begins on the ground. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. Jackson now. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. 13 yards on the catch there. 1st down, Baltimore.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Here's the fullback, Ricard. Not much happening there. Just a short gain. From 31, here's 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
And the pistol, Jackson ready. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
It's 3rd down. And 8 yards to go.
Now Jackson. And this is going to be incomplete. That is a letdown there. Pass looked to be on target. No catch. And now 4th down.
For the field goal. A 48-yard attempt.
His kick is good. He got it. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the 4th quarter.
And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Heading out now, the Cincinnati offense. They're going to get set to take over once more. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line. From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Off the play fake. Here's Burr. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
Dave Wiggins on the coverage.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Here we go.
Burrow now. He'll get that to all his tight end. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker. And this will go down as a punt inside the 20 as it continues out of bounds. The Ravens offense and their running back set to go once more. Their lead is just a point. They begin it on this drive with 1st and 10. And he is planted backfield. Defenders crashing through, blow up that play behind the line. They're trying to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down.
At the 16-yard line.
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. Throwing Jackson. They'll look to set up the screen here. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
In punt formation.
And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. The Bengals offense ready to take over once again. They'll begin just shy of midfield with a 1st and 10.
12. Let's get set. 11. Wide 80.
They'll start this on the ground with Moss. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5. From the 46, here's 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4 at the 46-yard line.
They go once more with Moss. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10. And the Bengals going to have a 1st down.
At the 35-yard line.
Here we go. Wide 80.
Another try with Moss. And he does some good work on the ground here. Going to take it inside the 30 with a run of 8 yards.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
And he will have the 1st down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Here we go.
Now, Burrow. A marker comes in as he goes down. It is a sack, and that flag definitely in the area of holding.
That penalty is declined.
Here we go. Stop.
Here's a handoff to Moss. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly. And here comes third down.
Here we go. Here we go. Stop.
To throw is Burrow. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be fourth down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
So, after the field goal to take the lead, kicker is back out there to send this one away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Ravens offense ready to see what they can do. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. To throw is Jackson. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Now it's Jackson. Quick throw here is complete. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for 1st and 10. Now give on the ground, and he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard. They'll come up for 2nd and 9. They'll drop to throw. This one complete to Bateman. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 4.
Tight end motioning left.
3rd and 5.
On 3rd down, Jackson. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And it looks like he's going to have the 1st down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive. They'll run here. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
DJ Reader brought him down. 1-yard gain. Brings up
Jackson now on 2nd down.
Their 49-yard line.
He'll go underneath here. The running back out of the backfield. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Plenty of time, plus 2 timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10. He'll run, and he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard. They'll come up now for 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9. At the Bengals.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. Double as good there. They get the 1st down and save a timeout. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and
2nd down. Jackson.
26-yard line.
This one complete. Right side.
Gain of 17.
And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10.
1st and goal, Baltimore.
A design run here with Jackson. And he's taken down. That will get them a bit closer. Every yard is going to help the field goal kicker right now.
A gain of 7 brings up 2nd and goal.
Hey, middle.
They'll try to run this one in. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal. Now Jackson, this a design run. And he will not get in. The defense stands their ground, pushes him back, and they force 4th down.
Tyler Luke on for the Ravens field goal.
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And they take the lead in the final minute of this game. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Jackson now to return it. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return. Bengals offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They'll do so with 1st and 10.
180. 180.
Back to throw, Burrow. That one finds Chase. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1. At their 40.
Now 2nd down throw for Burrow. He's got Gesicki open down the field. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
That's good for a Bengals 1st down.
This kick is good. And that very likely will be a game winner.
Well, there's no more pressure-filled spot for a kicker than that one right here, Mike. I mean, it's very simple. You make it, you win. You miss it, you lose. And what's he do? He comes through to not only give his team the lead, but most likely the victory.
Now, here comes a return from the 9. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
28-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10. One last shot now for Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory. So it's a win here in the jungle for the Bengals. And it is a season sweep for them. They defeat their division rivals for the 2nd time this year. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Bengals as we say so long from Cincinnati.